As you know, I love my Arrow movies. I've been picking up loads of them recently in the buy one get one free sale. One that I recently picked up was Horror Express, a movie that I didn't even realise I'd seen before until I put it on. And wow, this is a terrific horror movie. The story revolves around the characters of Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, who are various scientists that work together. Christopher Lee has been doing an experiment or an expedition and has discovered the remains of some strange creature. He boxes it up and he's taking it back to kind of study it and show the scientific world his findings. Little does he realise that this is an alien form and it can pass from soul to soul by eyes. By just looking into the eyes of this thing, it can transfer itself into that body and become whoever it wants. And basically what you get here is the thing on a train. You're never too sure who is now the creature that is going to kill everybody, and it's just trying to survive while these people trapped on this speeding locomotive are trying to discover who this thing is and kill it before it can destroy humanity or something, whatever, blah blah blah. It doesn't really matter. This movie is terrific. Right from the opening shot, it wastes no time in getting into the story and the characters that we are going to be spending our time with on this journey. One of the best things about it is the score. It has this recurring whistle theme that just travels all the way through the movie, much like the character of the alien in this. It just morphs and changes, but it's always prevalent all the way through it. At the start, it is a train whistle and it moves into a piano piece. It goes into one of the people on the train who's just whistling that tune. It is built into the melody of the score. It is prevalent all the way through. It's catchy as hell and it's a fun addition to the movie. And I'm not one for really noticing these things, but I felt it was great in this. We get low-key performances from Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee as scientists who are just trying to think their way out of this problem, and we get other people on the train who are obvious victims that are going to meet their fate in ghastly ways, and you get the idea of these dead people being almost boiled alive from the inside as all their feelings and thoughts and experiences throughout their life is sucked out of them into this alien that is constantly gathering knowledge as it moves on from person to person, just burning out their bodies. It's incredibly fun, and the movie is entertaining as hell. It's a kind of mystery as well, trying to figure out who is the bad person at any given time. And just as the movie may possibly becoming a little bit repetitive with its constant murders and people trying to figure out who's who, it takes a huge turn, and that turn is in the form of Telly Savalas, who comes onto this train much like a freight train himself, just derailing everything round about him. He is chewing the scenery. He is larger than life. He is a complete opposite of our other two characters, and he just shakes things up exponentially, and he has a terrific performance in the movie as this Cossack who just takes no crap and just is going to do what he needs to do. And that's when we get into the final third of the movie and everything starts to ramp up, and the kind of alien's trapped and has to like fight back. And as if that's not enough, in this movie already, we get zombies. They throw in like a zombie Cossack army that the guys have to defend themselves against. It has a kind of dark and bleak ending. It is incredibly fun. Horror Express is one of those movies that I have a whole host of movies to watch. Once I'd watched Horror Express, normally it would go back into the collection and I'd move on to something else. Nope, I had to go back and watch it again just because it was a hell of a lot of fun. This is one of my favourite Arrow releases that I've seen this year. I think it's tremendous work. Great performances from Lee, Cushing, especially Telly Savalas, who is just, everybody's here. He's out this screen. He's just up here somewhere just doing his own thing, and it is wonderful to watch. So many fantastic things about this movie, from its atmosphere, the way it's directed, it's set up, the score, the performances, everything comes together and creates pure magic. Highly recommended, love it. I would love to know your thoughts on Horror Express. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.